Hey y'all, it's your neighborhood Ratchet, and oh my gosh, I've missed you guys so much. Did you miss me? I hope you missed me. Well, as y'all see from this title of this video, y'all, we're gonna talk about my whole adventures. Or what better way to talk about it than to talk about it with y'all? Because I feel like, if you go talk about your wholeness, then why not, go in full detail about all your experience, right? Right. So without further ado, y'all know what time it is. It's time to sing, bitch. Get your microphone out, get your stereo out, get your whole existence of a life, clear your throat, get all the mucus and cum out of your, your vocal cords, and get your life, get your Ariana Grande on. Y'all ready? Who that bitch? La 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 la. Who that bitch? La 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 la. It's me. Hey y'all, it's your neighborhood Ratchet, and on today's video, bitch, we're gonna be talking about my whole adventures, because I was talking to about the best dick sucker in America, Oscar. Insert picture here. I was talking to the best dick sucker in America, and we was talking about I don't know how the conversation came about, bitch. If we keep it all the way 100, I don't know how the conversation came about. All I know is that we started talking about, my whole adventures. And, I started going through, like, at least a cool, like, I would say 5-6 years of, of my life. Because, I'm only 19 years old. Get your life. And I started talking about it, right? And I was like, what? That'd be a really, really good video to talk about, my whole adventures. Not putting my whole business out here in these streets, like half of these hoes out here that, do it for free. But, to give y'all, a little bit of advice of if you're gonna be a hoe, how to do it right. So, we was sitting in the car, we was talking, and, I was like, it came to my attention that, he's he's a much bigger hole than, the best dick sucker in America, which is Oscar, y'all. Like, and so I started telling him my stories. So, get your popcorn, get whatever you need, get your, your coffee, your soda, your crack cocaine, if that's your, your preference of choice. Who am I to judge you? Like, I'm not Jesus. If you want to do crack and go to EDC and get stomped out, that's pretty much your choice of life. So I hope y'all have y'all snacks. So we're gonna get started, right? So I remember, the first time I was the first time I, did these things out here in these streets, it was with this boy that I used to fuck. I got something in my fucking eyebrow that's like lingering over my fucking eye. Hopefully I got it, because it's gonna bug me. But yeah, I went off topic. Okay, so the first time I did anything out here in these streets was, back in high school, which was only a few years, years ago away from me, because, I'm only 19, get your life. And, I was messing around with this little boy, in school, and I'm not gonna put his name out there because, that is very old. And so pretty much my first whole adventure was, we was walking down Venice Beach on the way to Santa Monica. And that part, I don't know if, whoever's been out here in California that's been to, Venice Beach and has walked to Santa Monica, there is a part where it's right after you get to the part where all these muscle men, do steroids and all this shit, and they be wanting to sock their mama in the throat. They be climbing the ropes and shit. Right after there's bathrooms. So to get to the point is, we went in, he started kissing on me, and when you get aroused, and you get to a certain point in your life where you start getting moist. That's my favorite word, moist. You start getting moist out here in these streets, and one thing leads to another, and your pants are around your ankles, and he's slapping his dick right in the middle of your booty cheeks, and you like, in your mind, you like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I'm gonna go to hell for this, but at the same time, it feels real good. But at the same time, you shouldn't be doing this, because if you get caught out here in these streets, you're gonna go to federal prison, and if you go to federal prison, bitch, like, You're gonna get gang banged by all the people, but then at the same time, you might run to prison because you might become somebody's bitch that's really high in the anarchy. Everything always has a positive. You always have to think about the positive in life, even if it's really bad. Like, you just gotta think about, well, if I sock this bitch in the throat, she's not gonna be able to speak for a few days, and I'm not gonna have to hear her voice. You always gotta think about the positive in life. So going back to my story, so he started slapping his ding-a-ling on my booty cheeks, and there was a knock at the door, and it was like an older lady, and this was back in the days when he looked like a female, so we was able to get away with it. Fast forward a few years, he's done things in parks, bathrooms, movie theaters, behind the post office. Y'all know I've done something at the IKEA parking lot. Where else? In a hiking trail. Motel 6, bitch, get your life. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all, when y'all do y'all Hoe Adventures, y'all can't be on this shy, like, oh no, we can't do this. Like, if you gonna do it, bitch, you gotta go all the way. Get on your fucking knees, suck the dick, suck the balls, get your asshole eaten out, and do it all. Like, if you're gonna do it, might as well go all the way. Because I remember one time when I did it behind the post office. It was real dark at night. It was, bitch, it was actually right after I did it at the, in a baseball field. Well, I didn't do it. I was just jerking him off for 45 minutes straight. Oh, bitch, I can't. So yeah, I was jerking him off for 45 minutes straight, and he didn't come. That's the one thing I liked about him. He didn't, like, I could be like, we could have a full-on conversation, and I could be playing with his dick, like, switching it back and forth, like, like the windshields when it's raining, and he'll still be able to have a long, decent conversation with you, which, half of these motherfuckers out here in these streets be looking at you like you was a fucking pack of meat when you jerking them off. Like, motherfuckers be saying all kind of weird shit. Like, you could ask them for, like, their social security number, and they'll probably give it to you if you ask correctly. And if you're giving the proper head, which, I'm thinking about doing a video about how to give head 101. But, for that, I'm going to need the best dick sucker. The both best of the dick suckers, which is Oscar Lopez and Angela Jacobo. I'm going to need both of them hoes in that video. So I'm thinking about that. What y'all think? But yeah, going back to my story. So get your life. Yeah, so, like, I was jerking him off in the baseball field. We went to go eat or whatever. He never came. We did dry hump for a little bit. And we was kissed and all that, what's the proper attire to do when you go on your Hoe Adventures? You have to make sure that you're wearing something that's comfortable. Not only that, something that's comfortable, something that you can slip on and off. For half of these bitches out here in these streets is leggings. Like, bitch, you just slip on, slip off. Like, you don't have no belt buckle, you don't have to do no zipper, they're nice and stretchy, so if you put them all the way down to your ankles, you're able to, spread your legs further apart. Just in case he want to, insert you and put it in your kitty cat or your booty hole or your boy pussy or whatever. Like, you have enough room. So that's, that's if you out here in these streets and, you about to have, one of your Hoe Adventures, wear leggings. Advice from your neighborhood ratchet. And then after that, so then we went to go eat or whatever at Jack in the Box. Well, I had bitch, I'm lying to you. I had Burger King. Which Burger King's alright. It's not as good as, Jack in the Box or McDonald's or Carl's Jr. Oh, bitch, Carl's Jr. is like heaven in my mouth. But yeah, okay, going back to my story, because I keep going off. So after that, we done went and we ate. And he went to go get a beanie because it was real cold out here in these streets. It was like at that point in time where it was like really windy and you was like, oh, bitch, I'm cold. Like, get your life. And then, after that, he was walking me to my bus stop and he was like, you want a kiss? And this is what thing that I like, the motherfuckers that I fucked with, they're very good kissers. Like, oh, there was one time also with, the love of my life, that we we did it right in front of a park, but it was like an older park. We parked right in front. It was like I was so dick hungry, bitch. Like I literally manhandled that man. I like pulled his basketball. See, if you a boy and you know you go into a dick appointment, the best thing to wear is basketball shorts because it's really easy to pull off, pull on. Like you ain't got a bitch out here in these streets struggling with your zipper, your pants, or whatever the fuck. Like just wear your basketball shorts and them slippers that you can wear with socks because you could just toss your slippers aside, pull your basketball shorts down. Bitch could suck your dick, suck your balls, put it in her pussy, put it in her boy pussy or whatever, you know, and all that. So I remember that one time I done pulled his basketball shorts down. Bitch, I was like, bitch, I put in work. I was so fucking like. In other words, bitch, I've been a hoe out here in these streets, but I've always been a smart hoe and a safe hoe. Like, you don't do that, none of this hit raw. You my man. You don't. I love you. I trust you. Fuck that. I don't even trust my mama like that. So what I'm telling you, if you're gonna be a hoe out here, these streets, make sure you have protection. You got condoms, you got lube, you on the pill, you know, you got your grocery bag just in case you ain't got a condom, you got a fucking Ziploc bag, bitch. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Be like Whitney Houston and be every motherfucking woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want now, baby, I do it naturally. But yeah. So you know you do that. You get your life and so you just be safe out here in these streets. Like if you're gonna be a hoe, you might as well be the best hoe that you could possibly be. That's what I believe. Whatever in the world you fist to do, be the best that you could, you know, you could be at it. If you're gonna be a hoe, you're gonna be a robber, you're gonna be, you know, a surgeon, you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, you know, you're gonna sock your mama in the throat every once in a while. Be the best that you could be at it. You gonna go in and out of federal prison, like bitch, be the best federal prison officer that you could possibly be in federal prison. I know that you can't be an officer if you're an inmate, but if you run the prison, make sure you run it correctly. So I'm just your neighborhood ratchet out here, you know, trying to give you advice and, you know, telling y'all that I love y'all so much. And I'm very, you know, grateful for everybody that been watching my videos. Make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like, and make sure y'all comment on my shit. Because, you know, a bitch be wanting to have a conversations with most of y'all motherfuckers out here, these streets. So that way, you know, we can share stories and, you know, we can talk about more of our whole adventures out here. Like, you don't believe in slut shaming. Like, if you're going to be a slut, be the biggest slut you could be. Sleep with everybody. Sleep with someone's mama, daddy, brother, cousin, sister, nephew, son. Sleep with everybody in the family. But just make sure you're the best at it, bitch. So that way they could pass down the stories from generations to generations. So with that being said, that was a little bit of my whole adventures out here in these streets. And I hope y'all learned something. I hope I gave y'all some advice of, you know, what to do. Like, if you go suck dick, be the best dick sucker. Like Oscar Lopez. Get your life. So I hope that y'all like this little video. I'm gonna keep coming back. You know, he's been a little absent for a minute, but he's back at it again. So yeah, spread love, not hate.